Hello everyone and welcome back to Polly's Pretties. I'm here to do a smallish haul today. This is Temu and nothing that I got was over $3. So that ought to tell you I was bargain shopping. Um, they had a sale and I kind of got a little happy. So we're going to go through see what I got. That way I can put it away and test it if it needs tested and you know, that kind of thing. So let's start with the easy stuff first. These are called Sweet Bubbles. And they're stickers. I got 2 packs of the exact same, but if you look, they're just bubbles. I thought those would be fun to have, so we have those now. I'm gonna leave them up there. All right. Then I got some, excuse me. Then I have some stamps that I'm gonna have to try out. And these are I think they call them photopolymer. So you're not gonna be able to see everything, because if I turn it backwards, the images look blurred. But this is a sea life slash mermaidy, oceany set. And they're not huge, but they're nice. I mean, they look pretty cool. I hope they all work, really. So there's that one. And then, of course, y'all know my fairy addiction. If it's a fairy, I probably gotta have it. So I got this set of fairies, which I wish you could see her face too. I wish the sticker wasn't there. Because like I said, the back sides are blurry. You can't make out nothing. So I'm hoping they all work. At least I'm praying that anyway. And then this is a little traveler, and it says Wander, Wonder, Repeat. And it's a little traveler, his dog, and a tree. Okay, so that's those. Whoops, can't get a hold of them now. And I have these separated because there's some special ones I want to show you. Okay, so we'll lay those aside, and then we'll move on to the dies. So I got a set of dolphins, which are great for ocean and mermaid and water. I got a net. I got a submarine. I'm trying to find all the water ones first. Okay, that's it. All right. Then I got this little teddy bear guy. And then this is a little girl teddy bear with a little dress. And then this is a girl and a boy. And the girl's got a dress on, the boy's got like bib overalls on. And they're teddy bears. Then I got dancing skeletons for Halloween. And these are some Halloween candles. And I think they have creepy faces, I think, if I remember right. Unfortunately, the sticker covers up most of them. And then, last but not least, is a very special die. And I used to watch a show when I was younger. And this guy was one of my favorites. And you don't even see anything about him. He wasn't one of the, I guess, super popular ones, but he was my favorite. And he's from The Muppet Show. Okay, now we're talking old school here. And I don't know how many of you might remember Waka Waka. It's Fozzie Bear. And I absolutely love him. So when I saw this, it immediately had to come here. Like I said, he's one of my favorites. All right, let's get to some other little things I got. I got 2 packs of these, and these are, what do they call them? Resin. Flatback resin charms, but these ones actually have the little hooks in them, in the top of the heads or the back of the bodies, or, yeah. So that you can make them into like a necklace, earrings, what have you. I got 2 packs of those, and they're mermaids. And then I have this glittery pack of acrylic mermaids, and they're flat back. Yeah, I got a theme going here in case you couldn't tell. And these are felt appliques, and there's 1, 2, 3, looks like 5. And they are, again, mermaids. Gee, wonder what the theme is yet. And then these are what tickled me the most. And these were listed acrylic, but I'm going to tell you what, they feel like glass, okay? And they're charms, let me get my big old fat fingers out there. But they're shells, look at that. Look how beautiful. Is that not just gorgeous? And there's different colored ones. This is a yellow, there's a green, there's pink. But I thought they were absolutely stunning. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like six or seven in there. Now they were a little more pricey, but I really wanted to get a set and see what they were like. And then here comes the last part of this haul. And if you know me, and if you've talked with me, you would know I love mythology. And it doesn't matter if it's Greek, if it's Chinese, if it's Egyptian. I like mythology. I like dealing with and reading about the gods and goddesses and the creatures and just all of it. So they had some stamps that I couldn't say no to. And you'll see why. Now I'm going to show you so you can read the name first, and then I'll show you the back so you can kind of see what they're like. This is Nefertiti. So this would be Egyptian. Okay, and I just had to. I had to, guys. Now, there was another Egyptian one, and I can't remember her name at the moment, but I think they sold out when I ordered. So, okay, we moved from there, and we're going to go a little ways away. So, this is the god of fresh water and sea, and he is, of course, Poseidon. So, yes, you will soon see my love for these. And this one's weird. It's hard to see it on the back. This is Hestia. Okay. Then our next one is, they didn't have all of them, or I would have had a cart full of those. This is Apollo. And then last but not least is my favorite goddess, and one that I don't know, this is just my favorite. And it is Aphrodite. Okay? I love Aphrodite. I don't know how many of you know, but she was actually mother to Cupid. So, yes. But yeah, so I had to get these. These ones here, the Greek and then, of course, my Egyptian one, I had to. Because of my love of mythology. I mean, if you would look at my books, I have mythology books all over. And I won't cut them, use them, tear them up. No. I mean, yeah. These are books that I like. I'll read and I'll go back and I'll read it again. I'll go back and I'll read it again. I could read it 1,000 times. I find it entertaining. So, I love stuff like that. That is something that just, I don't know, it's always resonated with me, even when I was younger. So, those stamps had to come home, and I'm going to pray they work, because I'm telling you what, I just can't. I want them to work so badly. I want them to work so badly. And this order wasn't even, like I said, a big order like I like to make, like the big $100 orders or anything. I mean, this was just a little order. Things was on sale, and I was like, oh, hey, while they're on sale, let me see what they have. You know? And it was a really kind of a fluke deal, because I hadn't planned on getting anything. I figured, oh, well, they got the same stuff, and I'm not going to find anything I really want. And, so I was like, okay, I'm probably not going to order. I'll just go look and, get it out of my system. Well, I guess I got it out of my system. Not quite the way I thought. But I'm very happy. I mean, I love the stuff. It's beautiful. So I can't wait to test it out. Hopefully, like I said, everything works. And it'll give me some more things to play with for my bags that I'm collecting. And all of you probably have seen this bag. You may not have seen everything in it. This is my strawberries, bears kind of bag for stuff that I'm collecting up. Yeah. Okay, and you saw that I had a lot of those strawberry cut and collage books. Guilty as charged. Alright, well, I'm going to show you another bag over here. This one ain't so big. This is strawberries and bears. Okay. Alright, we're going to move that. Alright, but y'all may not know about this bag. This bag has mermaid and ocean stuff. And it's not so big as you see. Because I get things as I can. So, I'll show you what's in here. Some of it you've already seen. And you're probably gonna be like, okay, that's boring. I've already seen it. And like I said, there isn't a whole lot in here. Is that it? Okay, that's it. All right, so we have our little starfish appliques. We have seashell appliques. We have some mermaidy ribbon, and this is just the amount that I had that I got. We have the seashell die that I showed you, and then we have the seashell stencils. Gosh, I couldn't even think of what they were called. So the bubbles are officially going in there. And these seashell charms going in there. Mermaid appliques going in there. Mermaid flatbacks going in there. Mermaid charm dangles going in there. Are you noticing a theme? And my daughter got her baby bell cheese, so I kept the wrapper because it's netting. So guess where it's going? In there. Yes, are you sick of hearing me say in there? But I'm building, is what I'm doing right now. I am building idea bags. And the reason I say idea bags instead of saying what it really might be is because while the idea is there, I need to finish gathering bits and bobs to make said ideas become able to be used. So that's what I'm doing. I'm slowly collecting little bits and bobs so that I can make those ideas come to life. So that being said, oh, and I did finish checking. I wanted to move this and tell you the stamps from eBay. Excuse me. My stamps from eBay, I finished stamping them out, and they all stamp beautifully. I mean, they are gorgeous. I will show you. Here is the irises, and the one I just held up, actually. Let me get them. There you go. Those are stunning. They are beautiful. And then, of course, we have our bouquet in the vase, and oh, is it beautiful. And we have our bench with our bird and our hat, and over here's the wee teeny tulip. And I mean, they all just come out beautiful. They really did. I'm so tickled. So yes, I will probably play around and try to get some stuff done up. I do have two ladies. One lady is in a swap. One lady, I'm just gonna send her some printout or not printouts. What do they call them? Stamped images. And then another lady, after she has something go down in her life that she needs to deal with, then we're going to get together and we're going to do a swap. And that tickles me because I love swapping. I think it's so much fun. And I like to swap pocket letters. I've swapped coloring pages. Oh God, the stalker's back. Run. Anybody need somebody? I'll send him to you. Mm-hmm. Oh, there goes the chair. I'm going to be on the floor in a minute.
It's sunk.
Yes.
It's sunk.
Come back here, you weird stalker.
Sunk.
No, I won't send him to you. This guy is worth too much to me. Yeah, my big pins, I put them over there.
Draw on your forehead.
Oh, not with that pen. That would hurt.
Right, draw on your forehead.
But I was starting to tell you, yes, I love swapping. I do pocket letters. I used to swap coloring pages out with people. Sometimes we would do card swaps. We would do embellishment box swaps. Sometimes we swap charms. Sometimes we would do like bits and pieces for, like, say, a junk journal, or bits and pieces for a scrapbook. Or we might just take our dies and make embellishments and swap the embellishments. We would figure out all kinds of things to swap, and I love to swap. I think it's fun. I think that it's a good way to share things with your friends. Like maybe you don't have 2 yards of fabric to send them. Maybe you've only got 6 inches of fabric, and it's 6 inches wide by 6 inches tall. But if you send that to somebody, that doesn't mean they can't use it. That means maybe they can use it in something they create. Like my digitals, I used to take and swap them with people who also created digitals. And we would swap digis. And that was fun too. Just different odds and ends things to have fun and just not be so bored. Like I said, we did stamped images, we did die cuts, we did all kinds of things. Sometimes it would be weird stuff like my whimsical stuff that I hand drew and created up and You know, we did it to have fun. We did it to not be bored. But anyway, thank y'all for watching this video. Like I said, this is one of two that I ordered roughly the same time. And the other one I've been waiting on. And just I'm waiting so impatiently because I have a couple of surprises in that one, and I really wanted to get here so I can surprise the people. So, especially since once it travels to me, then it has to travel to somewhere else. So, but yeah, this is what I do. This is me. I don't go out and party and do crazy stuff like that. Um, so these are my addictions. It's my crafting. So, but yeah, if you ever want to do a stamped image swap, shout me out. My email address is in my about stuff. At least I believe it still is. I don't think it's down. If you'd ever want to help support the channel, I do have a Ko-Fi, which I'm trying to keep the prices down on all the stuff I post, and there is some freebies on there. Um, I also have links to my Amazon coloring book list, coloring supply list, and craft list. Now, please don't go hating on me. I have a lot of stuff listed there because it's stuff I would like to get, and I don't want to have to search it up every time I want to find it. So I have those lists. That doesn't mean you have to get me anything. I don't expect anything. But if you'd want to, then it's a nice gesture. Um, and of course, like I said, I love swaps. I mean, I've done ribbon swaps and all kinds of stuff. I mean, you'd think they were probably silly, but we used to have fun with it. I even used to do back when I crocheted a little faster. I even used to do crocheted flower swaps because I just love crocheted flowers. And I can't crochet with thread. And I had a girlfriend who couldn't stand the texture of like the acrylic worsted weight yarn. So I would make her yarn flowers and she would make me thread flowers. So it was really fun. Um, but yeah, so if you ever want to do like a swap of some kind you get in your mind, hit me up and ask. Don't be afraid because the worst I'll say is no or I can't because I don't have the money right now. And we may have to like arrange it so that it falls whenever there's a payday so that I can get the stuff out to you. But I hardly ever say no to a swap unless it's something I just really have no idea how to do or I don't like, which, yeah, I'm a crafter. Come on. So yeah, and I love thrifting. I love yard sailing. So sometimes you'll see me do stuff from there, especially if summers are good and we can get out. So, but anyway, this was my temu, and like I said, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. This was out of my own money, and I'm collecting stuff up slowly so I can do some special things. Okay, and I don't want to go into what the special things are right now, but just know that strawberries, bears, and mermaids. Mm-hmm. I ain't saying any more than that. Just be ready. So, and until next time, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to smile. Makes people wonder what you're up to. And it looks a whole lot better than just, you know, who wants to see that? Please, please, please. Hug somebody, anybody, everybody, all the buddies. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. And if you can't, fake it until you can. I know sometimes it's hard. This weather we've been having makes it real hard to stay healthy. Warm one day, cold as heck the next. Sunny and bright one day, rainy for three. I mean, you just never know. I'm telling you, we've even had snow again, and we're like almost mid-April. So I know we've got one more good snowstorm coming, though. We always do. It's either usually right before Easter or right after. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting and biding my time. So I know Mother Nature's going to go, ha ha ha, I gotcha. And that's when we're going to get it. So, and she's right. She will get us. She'll get a bunch of us. We'll be ready for spring and she'll go, ha ha, snow. So, but until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you're a fellow crafter, if you're a crazy daisy colorer, if you like to color everything and anything and all the things, hit me up. Subscribe, say hi, leave a message. You have a channel, hit me up. Say, hey, here's my channel name, blah, blah, blah. I'll come find you. and I'll see what your channel's about. So I've recently added a lot of channels to my, what do they call it, favorites list. See, I'm still not all up to date with all the terminology. But yeah, I do. I've found some great like junk journal channels that I didn't realize were out there. I found some coloring channels I didn't realize were out there. So yeah, I mean, like I'm always looking to see who's doing what. So, and if you're interested in doing a joint collab of some kind that you know I can do, hit me up, leave me a message, send me an email, let's talk about it. I am game to do most. If I've got the stuff and can do it, yeah, man, I'll jump right in. So, anyway, I think I've talked your ear off long enough in this video, so I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get me a sip of this lovely, lovely peach tea my husband got for me, and I'm going to take a minute and try to clean this mess in this room up, because I got a mess over there, and I got a mess back there, and a mess down here, and it's a mess, okay? So I got to get something cleaned up so I can make a better mess. That sounds real great, but it's true. Anyway, till next time, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. And remember, do something fun. Why not? Even if it's inside. Anyway, thank you again. Bye bye.